Namaste Krishna Rao garu. Welcome to IYR Talks English edition. After the Trump 2 era, the world has gone into very difficulties because of the tariff war. And the economies have dwindled, and there are a lot of challenges each country is facing because of one nation, America, imposing high tariffs, again giving concession, giving some time period. We don't know what is going to be, because there is no, for the growth and development, there is no definite set of time span that we can envisage in this uncertainty time created by Trump. But one good thing that today we just want to discuss is that India has surpassed the Japan as far as the GDP is concerned. So it's a very good thing, and now we need to compete with Germany and China. Of course, America, two leading nations, America and China. But to reach China, how much time it takes for us, and what are the areas in which we have to concentrate to see that our GDP growth goes up to the China's level. So one is, now the world is changing, so we need to look at the digital areas and supply chain areas, and then the young people. Now AI is going to rule the roost of the future. So these are the areas where we need to see. One great thing is that slowly, by consistent economic policies, after the BJP government has come into, we have seen an excellent growth trajectory in the Indian development. Even per capita income is also slowly growing up. But only one thing is, we need not compare with other countries, because India has got large, vast area with high population. So now the Turkey, which has supplied emission to Pakistan, is far in a better position as compared to India. So we need not compare it with the size of the this one, but there is every chance for India to increase its specific areas like industries, tourism, exports, and all these things. If we concentrate, I think in the next 10 years, because Modi, he has given his clear vision of 2048, where India should accelerate its growth and should be one of the nations to give direction to the whole world. So if this being the case, what is your expectation, and what are the ifs and buts for us to follow for taking forward the country to a new scale?
Yeah, it's a good achievement. I mean, beating Japan and becoming the fourth largest economy is no small joke. And it could happen because of consistently high growth rates of more than 6% for the last 15-20 years. I mean, both in the UPA government as well as the NDA government. That's why we could cross the Japan. Similarly, I think by 2028 or so, they are projecting we should be crossing Germany also. This is one aspect. This is something to be proud of. I mean, the economy as such is doing very well and is fast tracking and growing at a fast rate. And this gives you that additional resources to spend on defense and things like that. But of course, there's the other angle to this. If you look at it from the per capita income, we are very, very below, very at a lower stage. Of course, we become much better if we look at it with reference to purchase power parity. But even then, small countries like Kenya and even Turkey are doing better than us. So this one aspect. Germany crossing may not be a problem, but we may get stuck there. The gap between Germany and China is huge. How do you bridge it? After that, if you want to become a economy reasonably big, you may not beat it, but very near to China. That should be our aim, because given our population, resources, the country, the only two countries with whom we can compete, or we should aim at compete, is China and America. But can we do that? May not be. I mean, after crossing Germany, we may get stuck. That's my hunch, because to really go up to the level of China, we need a lot of reforms, and a more mission mode and unity within the country, with so many divisive forces pulling in all directions. Going up to the level of China may become an impossibility unless we set our house in order. That's one important thing. Second most striking thing is inequalities are rising. I mean, even with this growth, compared to other countries, our level of inequalities are very high, and it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. It can lead to social tensions. So how do you bridge this gap? How do you have a policy intervention so that the inequalities are reduced? Inequalities between different groups, inequalities between regions also. Like this whole development is just getting concentrated in south and west. The north and east are getting neglected, and that's also will lead to a lot of inter-regional problems. So if at all there are issues that India needs to fix up immediately, it is these regional imbalances, the economic imbalances and inequalities within the society. These are the issues that need to be addressed. And a much better, let us say, social network system which can support the smaller families, more employment opportunities, unless we provide and make it more productive. This itself may not be good enough a thing for us to celebrate. It's good. I mean, we are at a stage, but we need to look for something better and need to set these things in order so that the forward movement to that extent becomes smooth, and we will be able to come to a place very near to that of China, which is something that we should aim at.
Let's hope that, as you have stated, that India will surpass all the challenges and then try to become one of the top contenders in the fiscal area. Thank you.